This model is a little bit complicated. It will show you all the nerves, or a lot of the nerves that we're going to cover. Right over here, these that come together over here form the cervical plexus. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and part of 5 going up over here to form the cervical plexus. Now, the only nerve that I want you to know from the cervical plexus is the phrenic nerve, which will innervate down here the diaphragm. So it has to be a nerve that's going from up here to down here. And so this nerve coming down over here is your phrenic nerve. Now we're talking about the brachial plexus. So if this was 5 together with 6 form the superior trunk, 7 forms the middle trunk, 8 and T1 form the inferior trunk. Then they're going to come together and branch off to form the cords. The more lateral one is the lateral cord. The more medial one is the medial cord. The one in the middle is posterior cord. Now remember, medial goes with lateral. So that's how you don't get it confused with median. Then they come together to form the different nerves. I think it's easier if we go to the other side first, because this is in anatomical position, so it's easier for you to see how the ulnar nerve will come all the way down to your pinky. The median nerve will come all the way down in the middle, and the radial nerve will come all the way down to the radius, or to the thumb. And if you come closer here, you're going to see how the radial nerve splits into these two. So the one that stays with your thumb is the superficial radial nerve, and the deep radial nerve goes in here and then will come out on the posterior side. The nerve that stays on top of the humerus is the musculocutaneous, so you can see how it ends right over there. And the nerve that wraps around the armpit is the axillary nerve. So if we come to this side, got to be careful because the hand is pronated, but the same thing applies. So the one that wraps around your armpit, axillary nerve. The one that stays on top of the humerus, the musculocutaneous. The median will come over here, and since it's pronated, it's going to run behind these bones here, the radius and the ulna, so you can't really see it. The ulnar nerve, you can see how the ulnar nerve starts over here, and since it's pronated, it will continue over here, so you can see just a little part of it. Now the radial nerve, you can see how the radial nerve comes over here, and it splits. So this part that comes to your thumb is the superficial radial nerve, and this part, now because it's pronated, is on the posterior end, so it's the deep radial nerve. Down over here, so this would be your spinal cord. The tip of the spinal cord forms like a little cone, so this is the conus medullaris. And all these nerves that hang over here from the spinal cord is called the cauda equina.